It's easy to see why people flock to 12 South.
12 South has a vibe, and if you walk down 12 South, you feel safe, you feel that you're in a kind of new Nashville, but still has some of the old Nashville in it.
The I Believe in Nashville mural is a must-see for tourists. Surrounded by a half a mile of restaurants and shops, it's one of the most walkable and popular neighborhoods in town, but it wasn't always like this.
12 South was this African-American neighborhood that was kind of near Green Hills, near Belmont, that a lot of African-Americans lived here, and it has been recently discovered by, a lot of restaurants, people that want to live here, and just small business owners.
Among the first on 12 South were Portland Brew, Mafiosas, and Frothy Monkey.
When people ask us, how do you pick a location, we say, it's got to be a great neighborhood, plus something.
That something brought the creators, the artists, the cool kids.
I'd always make the joke of, we've got the best record label in town sitting in the restaurant right now. Just based on that's where everybody would hang out.
Which opened the door for entrepreneurs like Reese Witherspoon with Draper James and Holly Williams, who saw an old gas station and, unlike everyone else, didn't want to tear it down.
I was just literally driving down the street one night and passed it and was like, gosh, that'd be cool to do a little, community store in there. And I called a few people. They said it's going to be torn down. And I called Frothy Monkey. I was like, can I speak to the owner? My name's Holly. You don't know me from Adam. Do you know anything about this building? And that guy hooked me up with a guy named Benjamin Storr who owned the building. And they were going to tear it down and do a really nice apartment shopping complex. And I begged and pleaded and begged and pleaded, and he finally said yes.
Now White's Mercantile is not only one of the original shops on 12th Avenue South, it's one of the busiest.
I think no one ever dreamed, no one ever, no one that I know would have been like, oh yeah, you're right, it's going to become the hottest mecca of shopping.
The challenges now for these business owners isn't attracting customers, they're here. It's about maintaining this neighborhood and supporting the locals, the people who actually made 12 South what it is today.
Seeing Nashville grow the way it has been great from a business perspective, and it's been really heartbreaking for me in certain ways.
The staff used to be able to live right near the store and walk over when they needed to, and now, you can't really do that much.
The solution isn't a simple one, but it is rooted in a simple idea.
That's the solution in my mind, and the way that we operate is we focus on our neighborhoods, the needs of our neighborhoods.
Because like any business, they're only as good as their community. Nikki Burdine, News 2.